After Adam and Eve were kicked out of the Garden of Eden, they began life in a harsh world. Adam worked the ground for food and Eve bore children. Their first son was Cain, and later she gave birth to Abel. Cain grew up to be a farmer, working the soil, and Abel became a shepherd, tending flocks. They both knew about God from their parents, and they brought offerings to him. One day, Cain brought some of the fruits of the ground as an offering to the Lord. Abel also brought an offering, but his was from the firstborn of his flock, and he gave the best portions. God looked with favor on Abel's offering because it was given with faith and sincerity. But God did not accept Cain's offering because his heart was not right. Cain became very angry, and his face fell. God's warning. Then God spoke to Cain and said, "Why are you angry? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." But Cain did not listen to God's warning. The murder of Abel. Then the Lord asked Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain replied, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" But God already knew. He said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." God's judgment on Cain. God punished Cain for his sin. The ground would no longer yield good crops for him, and he would become a restless wanderer on the earth. Cain cried out, "My punishment is greater than I can bear. Whoever finds me will kill me." But God, even in judgment, showed mercy. He placed a mark on Cain so that no one would kill him, saying, "If anyone harms Cain, vengeance will be taken sevenfold." Cain then went away from the presence of the Lord and lived in the land of Nod east of Eden. The legacy. Cain had descendants who built cities and developed music, tools, and trades. But his line eventually perished in the flood during Noah's time. Adam and Eve later had another son, Seth, through whom God's promise and blessing continued. Meaning of the story: Abel's faith and obedience made his offering pleasing to God. Cain's jealousy and anger led to the first murder. The story teaches about the danger of sin, the need for self-control, and God's justice and mercy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.